Hillary calls us Nazis and deplorables. Kamala calls us fascists. The entire corrupt woke media calls him a threat to democracy. President of the United States alienated half the country by calling all Trump supporters garbage. And now the top surrogate, top advocate for Kamala Harris, Mark Cuban, which is a tragic rise and fall story. His rise and fall story literally lasted a couple of months, and it's all been visible and legible on the platform of X, which, by the way, follow me on X because there's a lot of things I can't post anywhere else, but I can. It is literally the last bastion of free speech in the entire online ecosystem. Links in the description and show notes. Now Cuban says that Donald Trump has never been around intelligent women.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
It's as simple as that. Those are his words, verbatim. Tulsi Gabbard, Representative Stefanski, Laura Trump, Alina Habba, just to name a few. But it goes even beyond and deeper than that. I'm a father, okay? I have a brilliant wife. I talk about my wife all the time. I have a daughter, highly intelligent, highly smart, highly capable, and could run circles around you, Mark. And your misogynistic statement, it not only demeans and defames the women who are actually around Trump, but you inadvertently, through extension, have just called every single woman who supports Trump unintelligent and not smart. And shame on you.
You never see Donald Trump around strong, intelligent women. That's the quote, Mark Cuban. I gotta say, I have known you and respected you and loved you for a really long time and have watched every single one of the comments you've made over the last several months. And I don't agree with them, but I respect them. And what you just said there is disrespectful and it crosses the line. How about Tulsi Gabbard? Let me ask you about Tulsi, your friend Tulsi, right? At the end of the day, if she had not left the Democratic Party, I bet that you would think that she's strong and intelligent, but because she crossed the line, she's not. Maybe more importantly, how about personally? We know each other. You and I sat next to each other. Remember at the IU basketball game when Bob Knight came back 4.5 years ago? Me and my daughter for a couple of hours, and you sat and you talked to, forget about me, how about my young daughter, who I think is intelligent, who looked up to you? How about your own daughters? What if someday they decide to think differently than you with their politics? Are they not strong and unintelligent? What is that? You talk about not being divisive, and look at what you're doing. Shocking, because I thought I knew who you were in your heart and your core. I know you're a damn good businessman, and this is just stupid. I don't get it, Mark. Not okay.
Beautiful, strong words from Sage Steele. I would call that, Mark Cuban, a highly intelligent person. And again, shame on you for defaming, defiling, and demeaning women across this country. Hundreds of millions of women. Here's some more strong and intelligent women for you, Cuban.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple. They're intimidating to him. He doesn't like to be challenged by them.
Kaylee.
Mark Cuban. Okay, I had to take a breath before this because this is so profoundly offensive. I worked for Donald Trump. I consider myself a strong woman. I consider those around me strong women. Kellyanne Conway, Brooke Rollins, Ivanka Trump, Hope Hicks, Sarah Sanders. That's before we get to the women that Donald Trump elevated to very high levels, like Nikki Haley, who still supports him, like Amy Coney Barrett, who he put on the Supreme Court, or the women currently around him. Susie Wiles comes to mind, Caroline Leavitt. That is so offensive. And you know why? Because it's not just about the women who worked for him. He said the women around Donald Trump. This comes right after the Joe Biden garbage comment. Okay, the women around Donald Trump. What about the women who vote for Donald Trump? Are they weak? Are they dumb? Did Mark Cuban just insult any woman who supports Donald Trump? Because it's a little, very small step from that. And this is an official Harris campaign surrogate, Mark Cuban. That is misogynistic in my view. Get out of here, Mark Cuban. Kamala Harris, he's your surrogate. I want to hear from you. Do you agree the women are weak and ineffective, whatever he said? Get out of here. And I can't wait to hear from you, Kamala.
Wrong words from Kylie McConaughey. Here's Elise Stefanik. Check this out.
Just one day after Joe Biden smeared 250 million Americans as garbage, now Mark Cuban, Kamala Harris's top ally, says no strong and intelligent intelligent women support Trump. It's a disgrace, and Kamala Harris stays silent. She must be defeated in 5 days to save America. I'm proud to be the highest ranking woman in the United States Congress. When I ran, I was the youngest woman ever elected. I'm the most senior woman on the House Armed Services Committee, the House Intelligence Committee, and I proudly am voting and endorse President Trump. Save America in 5 days. Vote Trump.
Just in case you forgot, Elise Stefanik, she was one of the stalwarts in the Claudine Gay Harvard, University scandal, where they refused to condemn the comments of protesters shouting genocidal remarks towards Jewish students. Check this out. This is really, really cool from Gunnery Sergeant Jessie Jane Duff. She posted on X, so Mark Cuban doesn't think I'm strong or intelligent. Let me introduce myself. I love this.
Hey, Mark, are you saying that I am not strong or intelligent? I was selected by President Trump to be the executive director of Veterans for Trump, the largest coalition in the 2024 campaign. I served 20 years in the United States Marine Corps on active duty and retired the rank of gunnery sergeant. Are you saying I'm not strong or intelligent? You don't have to look much further. Go back to 1980 to see the record the president has with selecting strong and intelligent women. He selected a 31-year-old woman to lead the largest construction site in New York City at that time, the first woman, I should say, to lead. And it was Barbara Rez, and it became the Trump Tower. She went on to work for President Trump for 18 years. And what about the 2016 campaign that was led by a strong and intelligent woman? He went on to win the White House. It was the first time a presidential campaign had been won by a woman that won the White House. So you don't even know what you're talking about. You should be looking at the record of Kamala Harris. Her own staff has had a 91% turnover rate. They quit working for her.
True.
So anybody who was a strong or intelligent woman couldn't even work with her. What does it say about all of the women that have been raped, assaulted, even murdered by the criminal illegals that have come over our border because she has failed to protect women and children? And what about the over 300,000 children that they have lost track of, that we don't even know if they're with their mothers or if they're being human trafficked or worse, maybe even dead? So maybe you're not strong or intelligent because you failed to look at the record of Kamala Harris. And yet President Trump has been surrounding himself with strong, smart, intelligent women for decades. His businesses, the White House, and many of his appointees. Women like myself are standing behind President Trump because we are strong and intelligent. Maybe you should ask yourself if you are strong or intelligent.
Somebody who's a father to an amazing, intelligent daughter who supports Trump, who likes Trump because we've talked about it, and I've showed her both policies, I've showed her both campaigns, and she said obviously Trump because she's smart. And somebody who's married to the most brilliant person I know, I can definitely say without a shadow of a doubt, Mark Cuban, that Trump has plenty of intelligent and smart women. I want to get your thoughts and comments. Let me know. I want this video to go viral. I want you to share it with everybody you know. This is how the radical extreme left, led by the most unqualified, worst vice president in the history of our country, who wants now a promotion, just like the perfect DEI hire, Biden's own admission she's a DEI hire. I want them to see this because it's so funny to me. Well, maybe it's not funny. It's actually tragic to me. But they never talk about policy. They never advocate in any interview, campaign, ad, whatever. They never say, here's why I believe in Kamala. Because of A, B, C, D. No. It's just attack, attack, attack in the most demonic fashion. He's Hitler. They're all fascists. They're all deplorables. They're all garbage. They're all Nazis. Women are not smart. I mean, you're attacking women now? Why don't you ever stand up for your actual candidate and advocate something of substance? Think about that, my fellow Americans. This is really, really big. So I want you to tap the thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Share this with everybody you know. Everybody needs to see the true dark side of this party. This is not the party of joy. This is far, far from joy, far from inclusivity, far from tolerance, nowhere near. They are just hypocrisy in and out, up and down, all around, complete and utter hypocrites. And we knew to expose them on November 5th. So please let me know what you think and share this with everybody. If you haven't seen these videos over here, make sure you check these out. These just came out. They're fantastic. Tap my face over here to subscribe. It's absolutely free. In the pinned comment, show notes, and description is our free newsletter. Sign up for that. It's like your insurance policy, so you never miss out. It's free. And then as always, may God bless you and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.